Good afternoon, YouTubers. Welcome to another video for Benjamin Youngman, presenting my stock picks for September 2018. On the 3rd of September, apologies for being a little bit late with this video. I've had a very busy weekend with work, and I just thought I'd finally sit down now and run through a couple of stocks with you for September. I hope they are helpful. Keep in mind, as always, this video is just for general discussion. Do not rely on any of this information as advice. It is not advice. It is simply my opinion, some of my personal picks that I've invested in. Do not copy what I do. Do not invest in a stock simply because I do. Make sure you always seek financial advice or do your own research and rely upon your own inquiries. Getting straight into it, this month, September, the two stocks I'm going to be talking about are not new to investors. Most of you will be well aware of these stocks in the ASX Top 200, and that is A2 Milk and Synlait Milk. Okay, these two companies have performed extremely well in recent years. Their share price has done extremely well, but more importantly, the fundamentals of the company are very strong in both cases, in my opinion. A2 Milk coming out on the 22nd of August and releasing its final year presentation to the market, its annual reports. Its net profit after tax was up 116% to 195 million. That's very impressive. Looking for growth in the top 200 companies on the Australian share market. For a company to be growing at such rapid proportions in that sector is just unbelievable. If you haven't gotten behind A2 Milk or you've seen the share price pull back a little bit over the last 6 months, I personally wouldn't let that scare me. It was in favour very quickly for a long time. The price to earnings ratio went up, I think, to around the 80 mark. And then you did see investors sort of pull back as they anticipated the next annual report to come out. And the share price dropped back from a record high of about $13.17 to in the $9 area. It's $11.80 today, 3rd of September, floating around at $11.80 mark. Their earnings grew by 101% this financial year. And like I said, their NPAT grew 116% to 195 million. Very impressive. Again, I recommend anybody who is not aware of the website called marketindex.com.au, type in the ticker code A2M on that website, and you can look up annual reports for A2 Milk yourself. I'm not going to produce slides and graphs and go into detail about any of these companies. These are brief videos. Do your own research. If you're a savvy investor or you are interested in investing, you'll be happy to do your own research anyway. Secondly, Synlait Milk are doing joint ventures. They have a very close working relationship with A2 Milk. Now, Synlait Milk hit the Australian Stock Exchange in late 2016. They floated around the $3 mark, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're trading today. Let's have a look. $11.87 today. And A2 Milk around the $11.80 mark, so trading at similar prices on the share market today. Synlait Milk 1 year ago was trading at $4, around a $4.40 mark, with a 1 year return of 163% on the share price, a price earnings ratio of 33.2. Now, Synlait Milk announced 1 month ago, back in early August, that they have increased their supply agreement with A2 Milk to go on for another 5 years of working with A2 Milk to supply milk powders to that company. A2 Milk also announced last month that they have increased their shareholdings in Synlait Milk to just over 17%. So they've increased their share market, their ownership, in Synlait Milk by just over 8%. So they're also very interested in Synlait Milk. Both are great companies. I think this video has gone on just about long enough, but I'll do one more thing for you. I'll just go over the market cap for Synlait Milk is $2.1 billion. It's ranked 156 in the Australian Stock Exchange. When I brought this back in March, it was $7 I paid for Synlait milk. At that time, it was not even in the ASX 200. So you can see its growth is quite impressive. The A2 Milk Company has a market cap of $8.43 billion and is ranked number 54 in the Australian Stock Exchange. Look, both wonderful companies. If I've missed anything, feel free to ask me any questions. I'll get back to you. And happy investing. Research these companies, see what you think. I'm interested to hear different people's opinions. I brought A2 Milk late last year, actually, when it was around the $4.70 mark. So when it did pull back in just after March this year, I wasn't too fast. There's still so much runway in front of these two companies. It's just unbelievable. There's still a lot of countries they have not ventured into yet. They only have 5.1% market share. That's A2 Milk. 5.1% market share in China for infant formula. And there's other countries they're branching into. So, like I say, still a lot of runway for these two companies. There's no reason for any of them to slow down their growth too rapidly or even go backwards. But I don't have a crystal ball, right? So who knows? The risks are for you to investigate and decide for yourselves. So I'm happy with these two companies, and I think they're about to explode. Happy investing. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your month. I look forward to making another video next month and improving on my videos as time goes and getting more used to talking on camera. So thanks for being patient and for watching. I do really appreciate it. Thanks.